163, Baker 144, Baker 142, Baker 144, Baker 142, domestic 10850, harness 4, fellow sister, wife, female, possible intoxicated, arguing and refusing to leave unknown weapons, 165 south, 10800 east. What was it?
Refusing to leave.
Are you clear on the run?
What a dumb domestic phone call. Refusing to leave. Ever get in an argument with somebody and you're like, get the fuck out, and they refuse to leave? Yeah, everybody fucking here, dude. It's a dumb domestic, stupid fucking thing.
Baker 161, 851.
Oh. We're two different feeds, by the way.
And we're going to catch the cop watching, sitting on private property.
Now let's go berate that cop after he pulls the person out. But you're on private property, bitch.
No.
I know.
We're going to expose him of sitting here.
On private property to snag somebody.
Yep. For turning right on red, where there's no turn on red.
I get it now.
Which, theoretically, I would say that's entrapment.
Yeah, but I thought entrapment was just a technical or legal kind of term that police do to thieves, and it doesn't like universally apply to their behavior in cases where laymen would call it
I
entrapment.
don't know.
They were putting out a domestic 10850 from the school.
Thank you for that.
Further fire from harness 4 in disregard.
No.
Listen, I want to confess, man, I really I've had these feelings for you ever since we met.
Oh, the people that are watching this are going to be laughing their asses off.
142 108853.
That's kind of fun to do this. I hadn't thought of this. You know, it's interesting. I do think that we can make 10 minutes worth of content on just one kind of exercise like this every day.
Right.
That thing I signed up for, I think there might be a way to get you access. I'm not sure how it works, but you might be able to do it on your phone.
Go ahead.
And we're sitting in that restaurant
Or I'll
with
just
the
see
big
that.
star
I'll just see that fucking bit. You probably don't
on
want
their
to watch
sign.
it.
And we went to their drive-thru to begin with and was sitting in the parking lot eating, and he pulled in and possessioned himself. So we turned around so we could watch.
Vermont, you want me to go ahead and tow it? Stand by.
It's negative.
And it won't take long than somebody will make a ride on red.
I'm just liking the test of it all. This video feed, I'm wondering how it's going to look. Mine seems to be kind of shaking a little bit, like this one was, remember?
Right.
Mine seems to be having that going on.
It might be because you're on
I'm touching this.
Right.
So, I can come off of it. And it still fucking seems to be shaking. But here's the thing, this is also that fucking built-in gimbal one that probably may not even show that it's shaking. Because, the built-in gimbal, it's just a digital thing. The frames check them out and then they change.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe it'll lock into the better frames and it won't matter.
I got a slight miss to the engine.
Number, name, and that they're on call.
That one seems to be solid, dude. Rock fucking solid. What's it mounted to? Is it stuck to the fucking glass?
Yep.
Well, maybe getting away from the edges of the glass to get you away from the car. You know? This one's just because of the long arm.
Right.
This one is shaking like it's really shaking. But again, it may not matter too much.
Listed as
It's just one video stream.
surveillance unit.
These types of streams don't ever, you know, quality's always kind of wherever.
Yeah, I think so.
The fact that we've got good cameras probably helps.
Well, and I'm going to entertain a small point. We're not videographers.
Right, no, that's why we just hit the button on it.
We're rookies at this.
There's 1,000 settings we could fucking fuck with to make it better, probably, but like you said, I just hit the fucking record button, you know? I'll go in and check all the detail levels and shit. But sometimes, like when I do those time lapses, they turn out real low resolution. So I downloaded a third-party app that'll let me do them in a higher resolution. By default, they're 720 progressive. They need to be at least 1080 to be high def, and they want to be 2160 because that's 4K, and that's what these things will do. In fact, I'm pretty sure this one will shoot fucking 8K, but nobody has 8K or cares. But I could shoot 4K video and publish that. But the thing is I'm just publishing high def video right now because the 4K content's just sporadic. It's not the whole video. It doesn't really matter much. People aren't going to be tuning into my shit because I'm in 4K. So not unless I have a 4K video that's worth the resolution. So anyway, until I get better at it, I won't even thinking about it. I'm just going to hit buttons and just go. Are you zoomed in a bit?
A little bit.
317.
And this stream, you know, you can
right
crop
there
Detective Kumi
is the
light.
no turn on red sign.
Oh, okay.
What was the last four?
I'll mark it with a highlight thing with a circle on the
So
video.
2012, are you going to try and call them? If you do, let me know if that's the right unit.
It may not be shown on yours because of the
Okay.
signpost.
Yeah, no worries. We'll get it.
It's just to the left of the word Washington Street. Oh, I'm sorry, Washington Street.
Washington. No, I like Washington. I'm starting to say it that way myself.
1200 north, 3550 east.
Dispatch, did you say 4?
Negative 4040.
Oh, 160.
Control was at 317-570-0534.
Baker 157, copy your run approaching the limit. Negative authority said 317-571.
571-0534.
Okay, thank you.
Check from a vehicle, 6065 Highwood Avenue. 1010.
So 427, I'm out on track.
1500 North Livingston at 1010.
Level 121. 112.
121.
3 service. Calling please.
Tail 4. 146 over.
Units start from PI, Indiana, and West Street. 142, 10-9.
That cop in this whole city doesn't have something better to do than sit on his ass waiting for somebody to make a right on red.
Right.
10-11.
On a Saturday.
It's just so, that's misappropriation of funds, dude, is what that is. That's frivolous use of taxpayer dollars.
10-11.
Correct.
122 at 10-11. You're not going to start.
It's entrapment. They're
The
sitting.
entrapment bit, I don't know the legality of stuff. I mean, I agree with you, but
Because
but
he's sitting.
it's what cops do to thieves. You know what I
If
mean?
he was sitting on public property, it'd be one thing.
No, and that whole bit too, I get that angle, but I'm not sure. We have to do the. You know who?
We'll,
you know
we'll
who
have to research it.
The
Yes,
fucking,
I'm
you know who will though? The people in the comments on the video will fucking talk about it for hours. You know?
Yeah, just bleep, bloop, bloop down below, and we'll figure it out.
Yeah, perfect. Drives content, gets people there. Every fucking post on it becomes a searchable thing.
Because the number
So the people who like put, who talk about it, that goes, every post becomes a new searchable anchor to your fucking content, you know?
You said 317-571-0534. 212.
How many times they gonna throw that phone number?
Baker 168, Baker 144, residential alarm, 54 North Hamilton.
And God only knows what that phone number's to.
136.
Don't call it and blow somebody up trying to figure out who's. Man, it might be somebody's private number. Just leave it be. Because I really don't want to go through and edit trying to mute that phone number every time. As many times as they've said it.
Yeah, because it's publicly broadcast and all that stuff. But man, I'll tell you what, some of those content people, they will go through and be meticulous about shit like that.
If it gets pulled down for that, then it gets pulled down for
And then
that.
we'll have to learn how those, you know, over time we will learn how to deal with that properly.
You know, from the looks of it, we can edit the first 10 minutes out of it and eliminate it.
Sure. Or you know, like if it's this has been 14 minutes of just this, we can just do, like, we can condense that into, you know, 20 seconds or something, and just, or any, you know, we can turn it into a fast motion or something and be a cool effect. And because we have the data, we have 15 minutes of a stream to mess with. That's the way it works, you know. We just have different content streams, we put it there, we mess with stuff, we cut, learn over time.
144, 161, 1014.
I knew coming to this particular restaurant with the big star on it, you know, I don't want to copyright infringements or whatever. You know, I don't want to have to
Yeah, me either.
hit me.
We'll learn about it. Apparently there's
So
like,
that's the reason why I'm just saying the one with the big star on it.
Now in the restaurant.
yeah, and that too. I don't know. We'll have to learn. You know, it's acceptable use, and we're,
So, you know,
we're customers.
By coming here to this particular room, I knew they like to set up and watch.
Well, you've seen them before, huh?
I got popped for them years ago. A week after that interchange opened, bro.
That's awesome. We'll get them back for that this time. We'll get to it for that, and then bringing you here, we'll make $1 million off of that.
Eventually.
Yeah.
But it ain't gonna be anytime soon.
No, but that's a good plan, though. I like it.
And, you know, the biggest thing is,
122, can you cut the 2 plates, please?
I knew he'd hang out right there.
Go ahead.
He's waiting on somebody to.
First one is Indiana commemorative, 23 issue. That's right, C. David P. Paul.
Hit that right on red.
Number 2.
And he's waiting on a semi to do it too.
276.
Oh, and is that the vehicle coming from where who could be making a right on red?
787.
Just on
Like the van? It's a van right now?
that van is sitting in the parking lot.
Okay. So it's passed and over. Oh, I see the lights for the turn on red. And I see the no turn on red. And I see the street.
And when he pulls them over, they'll generally pull over in that lot right over there.
We'll just go.
Then we'll pull around and recatch our image and keep at a safe distance so the cop don't feel threatened.
Yeah,
But I'd like to see where.
I almost brought my other phone because I thought, what if we need to record on one? I almost got through, and then I dug that one up, dug that one up. But I almost succeeded. That's why I had to do a long sleeve polo. These I just dig out, dude. They're like big scabs now. And look how almost healed that is.
Right.
I'm doing much, much better than, not bad. I think the chlorine in those baths has been helping.
Yeah.
Sipping on straight chlorine. Let the vibe.
You know, I got endless power as long as I got gasoline. And
But I don't think there's such a thing as too much content. A lot of companies get what's called B-roll, which is just, extra shots that can then be edited in to make your video nicer. And B-roll will be like scene, you're shooting around the scenes.
Oh yeah.
So you're getting close-ups of this and that.
But I'm telling you, that should be against the law for them just to sit there and watch for you to.
They should not be tasked with, maybe to a very slight degree, with fucking traffic enforcement, dude. There's enough cameras and stuff, and that fucker needs to be somewhere else. He needs to be doing something productive for us today. Until our gun crime goes down and stuff like that, we don't need a cop who has a gun who can handle gun crime sitting here giving somebody a ticket for a ride on red. That's my personal opinion, but I'm just one person. What the hell just happened? Oh, 20 minutes. Maybe he gave up his pursuit.
No, he changed his location.
Is that what he did?
Yep.
I think I still got him in my frame. Yep, because he's on the other side of that pole. I can still see him without messing with my camera.
3951 North Park Avenue. Occurred earlier this morning. Unknown suspect was seen going in resident by neighbors.
What's pick 4 for 6?
Back door broken open.
At Hardee's. Is it like chicken?
I don't know.
169 and
But,
116, is that what you
You
said?
can't be saying.
I don't think that's true, dude. I think it's called acceptable use. I think we can talk about Coca-Cola and Izod and whoever. I don't think anybody's going to say, unless we made it a centerpiece of our video and there was some sort of way we were leveraging it for profit, which I guess could be looked at in any light. But I don't think we have to worry about it too much. Plus, this is probably the audio for this track. It might not go anywhere. We may not grab the audio for this track at all. A lot of people don't, they do a voiceover for 10 minutes and they just talk to the camera for 10 minutes, Every now and then cut to the audio of some other track for something.
4500 West 16th Street at 1020.
Well,
Oh, my butt.
oh, press the button. Oh, the Smurfs.
Speaking of the Smurfs, I wanted to play a different movie in here.
725 Effingham Square, Crystal Bay Apartments, Fairline, Dallas, blood leaking on his head.
What movie are you
There's a
going to
wake
play?
breathing lane.
It's called Home. It's the one, it's animated too. It's got Jim Parsons and Steve Martin in it.
Southeast B51, Charles 141, Charles 141.
I've got it on my Plex, and I've got it on Netflix both.
White Cherry Car versus telephone pole, 7900 South, 1100 East.
Oh, so he's going to let that slide, but
What did he let go?
the guy that made a left-hand turn out of here, where the sign says no left turn, right there in front of him.
And he let it go?
He let that go, but he's going to sit there and...
320 North New Jersey.
Maybe he was oblivious to it. Maybe he's doing paperwork.
Not sitting right there, he's not doing paperwork. He was probably doing paperwork sitting up here.
You hear your attitude and what you're saying and how you're talking? that shit should get in the video because that'll be the content that people like to listen. People like to hear the take on the thing.
He's being a dick.
Yeah.
Both cars 1022. There's a male
that's
and a
their job.
female, possibly smoking spice.
I wouldn't. I'm not gonna say it.
Right Malibu strip of deliver with a person on the state 7-day family panel. No web technology messing around. 700 East, sometimes Southeast B50. Just a person 7007 US 31 pounds. You want a white Malibu strip of deliver with a person on the state 7-day family panel. No web technology
We need
messing
to
around.
research to see if
700 East, sometimes
the police have got standing authorization
Cars information that you
to be sitting on Hardee's.
Sure,
Hardee
yeah, I
lot.
like to look that up. I think that's I like the legality consideration of private property when it comes to police and
1022.
enforcement. I've often
Just
seen
getting
the,
one?
no, I've often seen the police.
He just got one. Let's go see who he got.
I've heard of ambulance chasers. Maybe we call our channel police chasers.
Cop watchers.
Cop watchers, yeah, cop watchers. And you don't have to, I'm not going to rename the channel, and I'm only going to try to get viewers on my channel. So it's going to be some pretty fucking random content. From what I understand, it is necessary to like theme your stuff up and not confuse your audience.
It's just to our left, or to our right, is a no left-hand turn sign.
Somerset Avenue came in through the language line between the wife and
Fairly
daughter.
large.
1600 North, 3600 West. 133, 30, 133, 151, 1023. Car C32, Baker 152, Baker 155. Check the welfare of a person at 13th and Hawthorne. Southbound on Hawthorne is a white male, black jacket, navy blue pants that has paint all over them. He's walking down the middle of the street, possibly having a mental episode.
Could you please call Greenwood? Seems our officers are about ready to open up Hobson Road here. They've moved the vehicle, so I think if they could get at least one lane open.
Oh, that is a money shot right there, dude. You just captured great video on my fucking screen.
Yeah, control, I'm not seeing an accident here at stop 1131. Go to the other locations, Southport.
80.
That's 1023.
Negative, it was.
I'm gonna fucking zoom.
It had 7,000 stamina, and I'll double check the address.
Quarter 71. Can you start a chaplain?
Clear.
138 pound traffic.
5100 West 10th Street at 1024.
Yeah, 141, the other address was 7007.
I zoomed in a little.
There.
Pinch the zoom.
130, did you order a wrecker as well?
Yeah, my record's here.
Control 122, I will need 2 records for the 2 SUVs I ran.
So what did this
It
dude
should be
do?
in the
Did you
parking
see
lot
him?
of the 7-day.
He made a right on red.
Control, you can disregard that call. They're open up right now.
So it took our guy 25 minutes or so to catch a right on red.
And left the left on a no left-hand turn sign.
Go.
Go.
I wonder why. I wonder if there was a plan on that. If it's,
Her email is you from our traffic stops. She said she has an Indiana ID card. Can you see if you can find anything?
is this that audio?
You try to run 48.
Oh.
At 148.
Can you just do just cab 315 and 70 collecting these showcase?
Yep.
Oh, it's gonna be good content, I think.
Should be.
To have the audio that goes with it is just too clever.
Control across 173.
173.
It was like a nap.
Yeah, If you still want me to back door to the 141 second car, just wait.
New text message from 317-258-4826.
Oh, you almost got to it.
It's 432 en route with him. Guys go also.
That's right. It's my ex-father-in-law's son. If he gets it.
There, we'll run the Southbridge.
If he gets
Bombarded
a
with 1,000 fucking hackers.
He don't go online anyway, so, you know, if he gets a bunch of phone calls, he won't be lonely and he'll be able to.
Neighbor, placing stated unknown subjects were outside the residence, possibly trying to get inside. The residence is vacant. The owner lives out of town.
Control 3 units started for business alarm 222 East Ohio.
That one is most definitely shaking. We just don't see it as bad. This one shakes like a motherfucker. That one's shaking as much as that one is.
25 Spyglass Drive, Chiefs Apartment.
Well, now that I zoomed in on it, it's exaggerating a bit.
27.
But actually, it looks like my whole phone is shaking, possibly more than the image in the phone.
Right.
So we'll have to just see how it rolls.
173 Kindisburg.
And when I zoom in on it, I'm not sure it's changing anything. I'm not sure it'll be zoomed in on my feedback.
Okay.
I mean, maybe it will.
Might want to move it off the wall.
I can't. It won't let me move it around. But I can
No,
do
no,
that
no, no, no.
shit.
No,
Yeah,
the phone itself. Slide
Oh,
it.
I did. Yeah, I did. There, so it's not touching it. I actually thought maybe putting it on the wall would stabilize it. Because,
No, the whole vehicle's got a vibration.
Vibration, yeah. It may be helping a bit. Let me zoom in on the back. There we go.
Control, give me 1 minute and I'll back up 161.
Frank 126, copy run.
Copy.
126. Property damage report 4921 Melbourne Road. Information's in the room. 1028.
173, 141. Let me know if you just need me to step it up or not.
180, I'm going to need you over here.
No, we're good here. I guess next
Yeah,
they
we'll
took
let
off from
him
there. They're going to
leave and do
community
his
south.
thing, and
I
we'll
just
go
have a
back to
vehicle
our
here.
spot and report him some more.
You can maybe just make your way over with this car, but Kim here said she, I guess, potentially hit it.
2-4.
Control available corner copy TA. Corner 1457 to my pager, please. Clear mail.
Okay. I don't want him to feel like. I don't want him to feel threatened.
Sure, yeah, and they're such snowflakes.
Right.
We aren't prepared to go to that chapter in our video.
We ain't scared to go.
We'll get there though, right? We'll get. That'll be a fun chapter.
Go ahead.
It will be an exciting chapter. Let's put it that way.
Just confirm negative on a learner's permit.
That's probably when the money making starts happening.
It's in the East District 33, Baker 129, Baker 154, Baker 129, Baker 154. Check on the word from a child, 6717 East 19th Street, second depot, on a 6-year-old female.
I'm killing this and gonna do something. There we go.
Marijuana.
Check my email and stuff.
129.
If that Cadillac had been moving a little faster, I could have made it across, but it's not.
Or you disregard.
He said.
Go ahead.
He said someday I'll tell you the context. There's more. Not involving you. Happy face.
Right on.
Can you find out
Yeah,
the
fuck
medic?
yeah.
They took off with my person here.
Because
I believe they're going to community
he'll
south.
tell you about the mistake he did.
Yeah, that's awesome. Fucking awesome. I like it.
And he don't want to put it in writing. He wants to tell you in person.
Yeah. Okay.
This way it can't come back and bite him in his ass again.
Yeah, I don't see anything. I was close out. Alright, so. Control, you can go ahead and mark D10-8 back down to 129, disregard 154, please.
154, your service. 154.8.
Right here in the shade.
Holy shit, he went right back?
Yeah.
So his game today is this.
Yeah.
Yeah, what an
My
asshole.
game today is this too.
Yeah.
What
What an asshole.
In reference to the accident,
We got to get him back in view here.
we can take it for them. They do not have units that are in the area that they'll get the report.
Medic 37. 17.
Nope. How did I win? Oh, we were. Okay.
You could pull over there,
2012.
maybe.
I just now
No.
found that place.
I don't want to have to back out to get about a month. There we go.
I assume that police officer's oblivious to us, and
Right.
that's disappointing too.
Well, no, that.
I mean, for us it's not, but I mean, in general, like if I was a police officer, I wouldn't want to be oblivious for long for anybody who's around fucking, shooting video with me or whatever. That's my point. If I wouldn't, if I was a good police officer, I would never want to be oblivious to anybody anywhere that's got any sort of eye on me. You know what I mean?
Yep. Now the no turn on red sign is behind the signpost that's in the view of the camera. But we can see Mr. Man. Let's see if we can position it a little bit better there. There we go. And we'll see if we can catch who's going to turn right on red this time. I still can't believe he let that guy turn left right in front of him. And there's a no left turn sign right there. In plain sight.
Yeah, I see it.
Going to be medic 26, 0695. I have it in a run. They are going to the
Oh, being right over there. If you can, just picture for that vehicle. We're just going to stand by with that vehicle.
What kind of plate is that on?
Matter of fact, it was the first time I ever came down that ramp. I got popped.
Hey, my $375 fucking credit card showed up today. Or will show up today. Yay! I think it's $350. That solves all my problems.
For a couple days. Oh, he thought he had him won.
I was thinking about these people that he's fired, and like this guy that or who've quit or whatever. In this early week, it's like you can in these first few days kind of get a feel, are these people going to work out? And some of them just generally have an attitude that isn't going to progress. And I think that's the kind of thing, like that guy who got fired out of the blue.
Right.
Some people are just, especially on certain issues, they get very combative. And I'll tell you, they can be ridiculous things, but they'll be a personal thing. And what I mean by that is, antiviruses for computers. You know, they used to be real important. You know, 10, 20 years ago, it was all about, did you have McAfee or Norton? You know what I mean?
Yep.
Well, 10 or 20 years ago, I remember getting a job, or maybe 5 years ago, but I remember getting a job online, and we were all being trained, and one of the first things you had to do was prep your computer for the work environment. We were using our own computers for the job. And so one of the things you had to do was not use a certain antivirus, or possibly use a different antivirus.
I can write this
What's wrong?
breakfast sandwiches off on Texas.
You know, I'm not positive that you even have to save receipts for that stuff anymore. I think that for your taxes, you can plug your account into a fucking thing that will scan it and go, that's Hardee's. You know what I mean?
Well, hold on. And the reason why I say that is because we were working. And I treated you, so, you know.
Yeah. Oh, there's always justification. There's a way to do it. That's the Donald Trump, he's brilliant, doesn't pay his taxes thinking. You know what I mean? You always want to take advantage of whatever that is, but I don't know how, you know, there's somebody smarter than me you have to talk to about that. And there's got to be a way to handle your money to make less money. My thing about it is, if you're going to try to make money on Hardee's, okay, good. If you're going to try to make your extra tax benefit on that shit, the first thing to do is to fix a lot of other things you waste your money on. You know what I mean?
Man, I'm a fat kid. And it's in, but that's where it's at.
Yeah. I am fat, but I'm not going to stay that way.
I am.
I'm just for my health consideration. I'd like to get really skinny and good looking again, but I will take getting half fat. You know, I just got to reduce this load.
I was never good looking, so I'm not worried about it.
I had a fleeting moment where there was a bloom on that rose, and then it was gone. A bloom on that rose.
You can just go right back on it. Good. 178, 143, I'll be around.
Sure, I put my cigarettes in the ashtray so they can't say I was littering. I'll have to start using cruise control drastically. Because once they recognize the vehicle, my license plate's a dead giveaway. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Lift for you, you know, is dead giveaway.
Well, it's been to your benefit generally. Look, you as a little, you know, that's a lifter. He's driving around. They might keep you mostly off the radar more than normal. So, but it can get back at you in a little bit, like you're saying. There's always a caveat to every benefit. Okay, so I unlock my cards. Maybe my TiVo can get paid for.
Heading southbound on Kevin's Way, black female gray hoodie, black lady, black braid, push the car out with unpaid items.
The good thing is, the semi-truck that's just out of view, that's kind of stuck in it, the intersection, this cop can't fuck with him.
This guy?
Oh, but he can't fuck with that one.
Who, the truck?
Yeah. He can fuck with that one.
Oh.
It's stuck in the middle of the intersection. The question is, will he do it? Because that one went on into the intersection after the light was red.
You guys know if Virginia been transported yet?
Really? Oh, I know why. He don't want to fuck with them because they're coming off the interstate, he'd have to call a state trooper to write the ticket.
Virginia's not being transported, I don't think.
Say that again.
I don't believe Virginia is being transported.
Alright, I got a relative coming down from Indiana, Michigan.
Clear.
Yeah, I don't think we should open it, let her drop the salt for a minute. Coming up from the south.
It'd be a couple minutes before somebody bucks up and makes that right on red. But man, they do it all the time. There's a state trooper that got me though. At 3 o'clock in the morning.
I'm getting money out here. One of the family members is starting to hyperhighlight.
They should have a sign that says between 7 a.m. and 11 p.m. or something like that. Or when there's virtually no traffic out, you ain't sitting there at the bottom of the off-ramp waiting on a stupid light to turn green when you can see there's nothing coming. But if they do it this way, they can generate revenue.
That's the quote I told you about a while back. I used to have it on my resume.
Yep.
I really like that one. Because it takes the one, everybody knows the one weak and strong. And then I just like how he adds, yeah, just fucking blow it off, dude. Ignore it, you know. I told you what he said about Nikola Tesla, right?
Yeah.
That was fucking great. That gave me respect for Nikola Tesla, you know. I had no idea that he was considered that smart. And we're off. Fucking lights up. And it's that dude he's getting. And he is oblivious to the fact that we are on his case, isn't he?
Yep. We can sit right here. We want to sit.
Oh, he's out of his car. Look, that's where he's pulling that guy over.
I know. Well,
Want to go ahead and hold up northbound only for now?
now, if he gets the dude out and all that, I'll throw my sweatshirt on and I'll walk down there.
All right.
But meantime, we'll
I'm
sit
gonna
this way.
start screaming at him. You don't have the fucking right, copper.
No, there was a traffic infraction. The cop is doing his job, but he's
based out of a private property.
right.
Catch the guy, and he should be doing anything else at this time.
44.
141. Stop 132. Just stop 132, go ahead. Okay, I'll work the right time at 4501 North Michigan Road, until 1430 out.
You said 41?
Yeah, no, it's just in at 141.
I need a tire truck from the stationary place.
Hey, if you can, just tell it Tesla for me. Be good to go. You're talking with the driver. Okay, thank you. RC32. Thank you.
You want to call me with that address or give it to me on the air?
There's fine. 1209 Smoke Tree Drive. That's SMOKETREE Drive.
Indianapolis address?
Beach Road.
What kind of car?
Wingle.
LAN.
2018 silver Nissan Altima. Tire size 215, 55, R17, front right.
So 826 is be clear, last name Milan, first name Lingle.
Yeah, I believe he's the registered owner of the vehicle. If you put wrong.
And I'll have them come out.
Southbound, ready when you are.
10-4, thank you. Also be advised, It's not completely on the rim, and I actually have two. These one also leaves my driveway. The silver one back there.
Number 2.
There it goes.
Will you be there?
I believe so. White female, last name T-O-M-O-R-Y. First name's Danielle Ray. 11890.
8 door. Keep one light if you can. Just go ahead and pin some door.
What was the year and black light or Hispanic?
Control rig 120.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm got from white female, 118 of 92.
You can advise Indigo that post is open up in all directions now.
Show 2051. Click.
1046.
121
Put us back in this. Zoom back
Do
out a
we know
little
what
bit.
object he was beat with?
2061, who was you to be backed onto?
Can you try my well?
New text message from 23621.
Because he's getting ready to come back into the parking lot.
Frank 140, Frank 124, Frank 140, Frank 124. Residential alarm, 5959 Michigan Road, 5959 Michigan. Go to the Dennis
He's coming in as we speak.
No up.
Oh, what day is it? Saturday?
4050111908.
Yes, this is Saturday. Let him get in his position. Should not be too much longer, and we'll go back to our position. Get us a little bit of B-roll footage, and it might just happen to be our A-roll, but you know, it's still some B-roll footage.
That's true. Excuse me.
And I'm not seeing anybody outside or asking for location.
Oh, yeah, let me put my
Control
show
to
on.
2012.
New text message from +1 84491821114.
Steak and Shake. Half-price happy hour weekdays 2 to 4 p.m. We gotta remember that shit.
First name shows Danielle Ray.
Let's see here. Believe me, I'll drive back there and get something else through the drive-thru.
Thank you.
So better get two ice cream cones or something.
One of the people there, she started like having to with that.
To buy me another hour's worth of sitting on their property.
Control Passport 32. Go ahead.
Cement trucks, man, those are amazing things.
You know, my friend went on one visit
Yep.
one saying he has no power in his store.
They have to call power company to come out and just lift this pole. I'm in a couple of business saying they have no power. I'm going to give you a phone number. 122. Go ahead.
Yeah, you couldn't turn in because
Look at that rig, man. Well, that is an amazing feat of engineering right there, I think.
I believe so.
he's going to block our view.
Phone number is 439.
Probably it's just basic engineering from decades ago, but still. Having a big canister there.
He is going to block our view. Dude, you'd have been smarter just to go around the building and park against the curb.
Let's check this out. Holy
Watch him hit the
shit,
sign.
holy shit. He is gonna hit that sign. Oh.
No, she isn't going to hit that sign.
Oh, almost hit that fucking car.
No, she was miles from that car. My hat goes off to her. That's sexy.
What did she
A
decide?
woman
she
driving a
couldn't-
truck like that.
Did she just decide she couldn't fit?
No, she just decided not to park there.
And that's where she's gonna park?
Yep.
Here's your Hardee. She's all yours, buddy.
127, Lisa Black off. Yeah, we gotta get this tow truck pressed and trotted down the street.
She's not my type.
You like those little stocky,
I'll go with stocky.
little legs.
Yep.
Look at her.
Was that
Little chicken bone legs.
Attention East District 54, alarm, panic, 2349 North Coast Road.
I think we should leave all
I
that
like the-
commentary.
I like my women with nice long hair that's free flowing, not always done up, and have to add something to it to make it long. I want my, you know.
I can dig a chick with short hair.
Well, I dig a chick with short hair too.
Yeah, we're on
414 to control. 414.
That ass looks good. I'll care less about the hair.
Gosh, yeah, I wish I could find one to show you that
Baker
comes to mind.
163, Baker 121, Baker 163, Baker 121, alarm panic.
You meet your destiny on the road you take to avoid it. I like that quote.
Not answering. 2300 North.
Clear.
Change that to both drive. 148.
Baker 163, Baker 148, 1053. Attention is East Road,
Man, it makes me want to get a sign that says,
Red Rock Drive, apartment B.
"Cop catching people turning right on red."
35.
We go stand there and hold the sign
Control 122.
like one of the homeless guys
Edward
is
122.
holding their sign.
There's a little confusion on my end. Can you find out where Medic 5 and or 13
Go stand there
took the
and
case?
have my camera on me.
Okay.
So when the cop comes and says something to me about it, squash that. Freedom of speech. Kick rocks. See, I'm not being a dick. I'm staying,
For us right now, you mean?
to the cop. I'm not being a dick to the cop.
Right back. They're gonna have to be more specific.
Keeping my distance.
I can't find the vehicle they're talking about.
But I'm gonna sit there and watch you bust people.
Please take me on to corner 14.
You know,
Clear.
an hour, maybe more.
South of 32. South of 32.
Oh fuck, we're at 54 minutes on mine.
Yeah, I stopped after half an hour on mine because I wanted to play with my phone.
Well, you think about it.
Because that's a lot of video to have.
Right. And he's done nothing but he was sitting there. He's done 2 tickets
I'm not understanding why they come out saying that you have no
in that hour. But
They are en route also because the post.
There he goes.
So they're going to still check out the
And are the lights coming on now?
Okay, thank you.
No. Oh,
Yep.
there they are.
You know what? We'll
122
go see which one he got, and then we'll stop the video. Because I need more gas. I'm going to take you home so I can go make more money so I can have even more gas. And I got to fix my bad tire I got on the right front.
Page number
It's got a
1
blister on it.
went to Raleigh by ambulance 5. Patient number 2 went to Eskenazi by ambulance 13. And patient number 3 and 4 went to Raleigh by medic 18. 80 no traffic.
Sir, thank you.
Yes, the chaplain will be calling you here shortly. 3.
Wait. The angel's moving soon, 112 or